Leo. This is your March 2016 general as well as love and relationship forecast. We're going to start with the love and relationships. The first card says this is a past life relationship. It's someone you have known before. This is unfinished business with a soulmate. And these are lessons you still need to learn about forgiveness, working together, and patience. All those lessons that relationships teach us. And it will give you the experience so that your soul can grow. This is about soul growth lessons with this person. I find lately we sort of swung one way with the whole soulmate story, and it was terribly romanticized, and then we swung way back the other way where this is just soul lessons and it's very practical. I think we've forgotten there's a middle path here somewhere. So from now on, when I talk about past life relationships or soulmate, understand there are life lessons, but there is also no romance. Otherwise, one wouldn't stick it out with a soulmate, would we? There is a connection between the two of you. It's that connection where two people have been through a lot together, and it binds you. It makes a bond somehow. So remember that as well. Regardless of the lessons you're learning with this person, you've been through a lot together. In fact, you've been through several lifetimes together. So just think how much you've been through together. Now the second card says wedding. The situation involves marriage. Now, if you've met somebody recently, if you're single and you've met someone recently and you have this instant sort of attraction and knowing with this person, then there's a possibility this relationship could lead to marriage. But I more feel that this is about taking a look at committed relationships, both marriages and long-term relationships and partnerships. And you've got to have a look at changing things a little, shaking things up a little. Have you become too staid? Have you become too used to doing things a certain way? Have you become too used to each other? This is a sign of needing to, like I say, shake it up a little. You need to shift things and adjust things. Because the final card speaks about unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that is something that needs to be brought back into the relationship. And possibly if you've met someone new, this is the case as well. There's that first spark, but there's not something to keep it going. But it has the potential of being a long-term relationship. Now you need to have a look at childhood issues here. Now, whenever I say have a look at childhood issues, I'm not overly keen on going back and picking out at your childhood what happened. This is more a case of having a look at what have you brought from there that makes you react in certain ways now. You're attracting a certain type of partner into your life, and you're attracting certain partnership dynamics into the relationships and partnerships that you have got that need adjustment. You need to have a look at what that is so that you can change the frequency that you relate to one another. Or if you're bringing someone new into your life, you need to change the frequency so that you can bring the right kind of partner into your life. This is a huge, broad spectrum that I couldn't possibly discuss right now, but it's something to have a look into, is changing relationship dynamics. There's definitely something to be said here for Leo in changing relationship dynamics, whether it is that you change it within an existing relationship, you quit this relationship because it is not going to work, or you're looking at a new relationship. It applies to all three. There needs to be a change there, so have a look at that. Because your guidance says that there is stability and security to be found in long-term relationships for Leo. It's the home where you belong. You need to be with someone for that security and stability. You need the coupling, the pairing up of people. And the second card speaks about you will now get sudden information coming in quite unexpectedly related to this. And then this information will lead you to knowing or needing to cut something out of your life so that you can improve your relationships. What that is going to be very dependent on each of you, and I have a feeling each of you as I'm speaking, know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. But if you would like that long-term stability in your relationships, something needs to be removed. And like I say, that will be very dependent on each one of you. And if you're looking for somebody new, keep that in mind as well. There's something you need to erase first, or change and adjust hugely before you go looking for someone new, so that you can attract the right kind of person into your life. Right, Leo, that is your love and partnerships reading for March of 2016. Now let's move on to a new reading I'm doing for everybody. I've done this reading this month due to so many people saying that they are stuck in a rut. This reading explains or gives you guidance and pointers how to move out of being stuck in a rut. Now for you guys, the first card that comes up is the Building Blocks card. And it says you have everything at your disposal to manifest your dreams. That goal that you have, you can manifest it. You have everything you need to do it. But what you need to do now is address your thought patterns and your beliefs, your core beliefs, because that is why you are stuck in this rut. This first card explains why you are stuck in this rut. That's the reason. Your core beliefs and your patterns are at the moment holding you down and holding you back. It's as if you're standing at that starting gate, raring to go, and the gate won't open because you have stuck your foot in the ground. So that's the first thing that needs to be looked at. Now the next card suggests what you need to let go of in order to move forward. And the first thing that you need to let go of is you need to release, make peace, and forgive. So even if you have in the past made decisions which were seemingly not good, and you now feel regretful of them, or people have disappointed you, the thing to do here is it belongs in the past. It was a learning curve. It was all about teaching you about yourself. But that doesn't mean that's what the future is. That was the story, that is not you. And from now on, you have the ability and the potential to write a new story. But you need to let go of the old stuff first. So forgive the people, even yourself. Let go and find peace and resolution. Because you can write a new script now with a story with a different ending, or that changes, or what you want. The next thing to let go of is limiting beliefs, outdated beliefs. Okay, these are definitely holding you back. There's 2 cards speaking of that now, 3 even. You have limiting beliefs. You have a belief system which is limiting your forward movement. Have a look at that. Also, try to find people to bring into your life, to relate to be with, who have positive outlooks, who can uplift your belief system and your core beliefs. Because by removing these limiting and outdated patterns and beliefs, you will remove the blocks to manifesting your goals. The next card says that you have the skills to do whatever it is you have set your sights on. That you need to think clearly, review your plans, and ask for advice and guidance. Let go of the need to do things on your own, or to dive in there without having a good game plan, a well thought out game plan. Then the Lion card here speaks about focusing on something so that you can move forward. What's quite interesting is with virtually every reading I've done so far for the month, that focus on card for each star sign has been a Lion God card. So there's definitely major guidance coming through here. This card says that you need to focus on the fact that your time will come. You need to have patience and faith and do what is right, what is constructive and creative at all times, and know then that your time will come. It's important that you do what is constructive and creative and right by you, because then your time will come. You're aligning things for that perfect moment in time that the universe wants you to forward or go forward with whatever it is that you want to do. Then, if you go according to this guidance, you get out of this rut, your final outcome is going to be that you will gain a sudden insight. It's not going to make sense and may not be logical, but the universe is going to feed you some kind of deep insight into what is actually going on and what you need to do. And remember, this might not be logical. It may not even come from a logical source, a place that you wouldn't normally get that guidance from. But trust this, because this is your intuition feeding you valuable information. You are being guided on the path forward, and you're being given information to guide you on that journey. It will not make sense, but it will be true and it will be correct. Remember that. It's quite a cryptic finish to that. Right, now your guidance here says, with the ebb and flow card, do not ignore your feelings, but don't hang on to them either. Acknowledge them and let them flow through, in and out, just as the tide would flow in and out. And then letting your emotions flow in and out as steadily as what the waves break and crash on the shore and then pull back again will restore your equilibrium and maintain a natural flow of your energy, which will neither sap it nor block it. Then the next guidance card that came up speaks again of you receiving a message. The universe is with you on this one. It's going to send you a clear message that you are now on the right path. Keep your eyes and your ears open for that, because it's going to come from an unusual source. It could be something somebody said, you could see something passing by. Something will trigger your intuition, so keep an open mind with that and keep your eyes open for it as well. Now your soul path is that of the hummingbird. And the hummingbird speaks about being in the moment, noticing all the wonder and the miracles and the magic around you, and then taking it all in before you move forward to manifest your own wonder, magic, and miracles. So there's something about acknowledging that magic and miracles and wonderment do happen all the time that will help you to manifest your own. That final card is quite interesting. This is about miracles seemingly happening out of the blue. This card speaks about the fact there's a theory: if you let a monkey randomly push keystrokes on a typewriter or a keyboard, for example, eventually it will put them in order. This is just by happenstance. It's not, he will not know that he's doing it, but eventually that's what will happen. And it will replicate Shakespeare's entire works. That's if he bangs away long enough at the keyboard, this is what's going to happen. And this is the bit of information you've been given. So if you've been banging away at something and it just doesn't seem to be really going anywhere, it's randomly situations and things are just coming at you and you're banging away at it, suddenly, inexplicably, it will manifest and all those random pieces will fall into place. Magic indeed. Right, Leo. So that is your March 2016 reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching and listening.